Hi, welcome to this week's segment of Report Card. We are here today with a very special guest. Kim Petras is here to talk all things fashion and performance looks. So let's start.
I want to say that I just watched your Icy video. Oh my god, that is really not icy. It's more like hot.
Thank you.
It's really nice. The first thing I thought, and I saw the fashion is amazing, and I see the evolution from your first video to now. Can you talk to us about that?
Well, Icy is a special video for me. I feel like it's like the first one where it's actually me. Like I feel like it's the first one where I like found myself. On the first video, like you don't really, like you get what you can get kind of. Nobody knew my song, nobody knew anything about me, nobody lent anything to me, you know, there was not a lot to pull from. But it was a lot of my own clothes, it was a lot of my stylist's clothes, my friends' clothes, you know, like anything we could find. I was really lucky and I had Paris Hilton in my first video, and then she gave me one of the dresses that the designer sent for her, which was a Christian Cowan dress. It was like really, you know, working and hustling to get to the place where I can get the stuff that I want and where I can be like, you know, actually make my references happen and, you know, pull things, and where we can do the wig with the crystals. I feel like first thing I did was like buying things that I wanted as a kid, and now I'm more like refined.
You're performing tonight. What kind of, how is your onstage performance look? How do you approach what you're gonna wear to perform in?
Well, this tour I had a dream and woke up from it and sketched my looks. This tour I did everything custom. This is like my little pop star moment where I'm doing a lot of leotards. I have a very like Sound of Music, fluffy skirt, but black and white. And there's one like just like super sexed red latex outfit. And then in the end it's like crystally nude. It's kind of just like a glitter text look.
Okay, so we're obviously gonna go through some iconic performance looks.
We had to add some guilty pleasures here.
Yeah.
And for me, MC Hammer is a guilty pleasure. One of a guilty pleasure.
They're called the MC Hammer pants forever.
I think this falls into the don't try this at home kind of category. Again, like this is amazing and iconic and so MC Hammer. It would be hard to imagine it translating the exact same way to other performers maybe.
It's basically defined the 80s.
Right.
The late 80s was like the can't touch this. But it's kind of gold lame, what's not to love, right?
I really would love that to come back in some shape or form.
Especially the exposed nipple blazer top is very...
Get up. So many guys like now like would never ever do that.
Yeah.
So do it, guys.
Yeah.
Like
we need a little nipple freeing.
I know.
I have a question. Who could rock this today, you think?
Ooh, Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean, for sure. Again, we should repeat ourselves, but I think in MC Hammer Planet is an A, but like for anyone else, it's kind of hard.
For anyone
Unless you're Frank Ocean, obviously.
Right. We don't want to discourage Frank Ocean from
Totally,
wearing.
please do it, Frank Ocean.
Please
Frank
wear
Ocean,
this.
please do
I want you to do
Please wear this.
Let's give him a B+.
Oh, okay.
A B+.
Sure. I mean, Elton John, what is there to not love about this? It's just so, this just makes you smile.
Yeah. What do you feel about Elton John?
I love it. I've seen Rocket Man. I love Rocket Man. I know he was really involved in that. I love him. I especially would recommend watching Elton John bitchy moments on YouTube. Like he has a lot of like very iconic beef moments with Madonna that are very entertaining.
Oh my god, what to love about
Watching that immediately.
I love this outfit so much. The glasses are amazing. Bonnet thing is also very iconic. But I don't think anybody could get away with that now for real.
Just the word bonnet feels
Like,
so,
I feel like the MC Hammer pants and like the Bordeaux suit, like there's variations, but the bonnet, like Rihanna could, that's it.
Oh yeah.
Rihanna.
You have to earn the bonnet, I feel like. You have to really, you have to.
Yeah, Elton and Riri.
Yeah.
I feel like for a stage look, feathers are sick. And for like last year's Met Gala, feathers were
everywhere. Yeah.
Because they're very campy.
I think this is such a costume, and I would just have to give him an A because it's like so out there, but great.
A plus.
A plus. Yes. Okay, let's go next.
Wow. Alex, if only you had left your white jacket on, we
Well,
would have had
some
quite
producer
the
said that I
look
couldn't wear
here.
a white
With
jacket to the
moustache.
segment, that I had to match Leigh. So yeah.
My fault. Okay, Freddie Mercury. This is such a good. I think there's also such a difference. You talk about Elton John, like that is so costume-y. Obviously, there's something performative about this stage look. It's a different direction than obviously the feathered costume. It's very rockstar in a different way.
I love always any kind of singlet. She's wearing unlayered lycra.
Do you love that
Puma.
always? Okay.
I do like a singlet moment.
I love the little scarf around the pants as a belt.
It's total rock star. I mean, the
It's
pants
total
are like
rockstar, yeah.
ultra tight.
Well, I think this is actually probably the most wearable one. Like you take the singlet off and it's like Migos could wear this or like anybody could wear this.
Absolutely,
I feel
I agree. What grade shall we give him? So maybe it's like a B+ when it comes to that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
The best.
The best.
The Blonde
best.
Ambition tour.
Oh my god, it changed my life forever.
I know. I've watched this show a million times.
Yeah.
I've seen Truth or Dare a million times. I feel like it changed my life.
Yeah.
She like paved the way for all of the pop girls. Every pop girl needs to bow down to Madonna because now there's no consequences to shit that she did. I love Madonna. She's my favorite pop star of all time. So I give this an A+++++. Can't do better.
No.
than
A+++++.
this. Yeah.
Gaultier, Coimbra, in all the museums, in all the retrospectives, it changed the world. So
Yeah.
I agree.
There's
A++++.
also something, so this is such a fashion look. I mean, it's performative, but it also feels incredibly high fashion in a way that some of the others haven't, which is obviously we love that.
I see some of the things that you are doing right now. There is a bit of an influence there.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, the mirror scene in Icy is completely just an ode to Vogue.
Were you wearing that heart-shaped dress, right? Is that a Saint Laurent dress?
Yeah, that's a
The
Saint Laurent coat.
I love the Saint Laurent coat.
I know, me too.
Do you keep it?
And I did not keep it.
You must call them. And you must have it.
I know, I say the same thing.
Baccarello, give her the coat.
Please.
My God, get it together. It's just...
The hats.
The hats, the
hats.
I mean, it's so the hats. It's so I don't know. It makes me giggle. Like it feels so time specific. It's so indicative of that era when they were
the color palette.
going for this. Yeah, my
I
God.
also feel a little bad because probably they had no control.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
And
Yeah,
someone
it's like,
said,
you will
like,
wear
you have
this
to wear
fedora.
these.
Yeah.
And now they have kids, and then I'm sure the kids are making fun of
Yeah.
them.
It's kind of cool because like that was like the hot dudes.
That was the
in
hot
the 90s,
dudes,
You know? That's kind of amazing. It's just the hats, man. Without the hats, I'd be like...
Yeah, I agree. The hats would have been less ridiculous.
Yeah.
I agree.
The hat really.
The hat is more.
It really takes it
It's
to
a
a
bit of a
different
like
direction.
Miami drug dealer. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they probably had no control.
No control.
So why don't we give them like a B-?
B- is
That's
great.
Right? I mean, amazing. The snake thing is completely coined by Britney.
Yeah.
Nobody can do a snake,
Like
you know, anymore because she did it and nobody can ever do it better. So I feel like this, for me as a teenager, was absolutely everything. She is the coolest, hottest girl there ever was. And I love the green bra thing. I'm really like, it's so like 2000s.
Obviously, in my opinion, she's great.
Yeah, I think this is so powerful too. This
Powerful.
look is just like, I don't know. It's so forceful. She's totally owning it. She looks.
Feathers.
I mean,
Feathers,
yes,
yes,
feathers.
a little feathers, yes. I love this performance, but I love what she does on Instagram. Her walking up and down her house,
Yeah.
giving us runway looks after runway look.
Yes.
I post her like a lot. Like I'll just post her stuff on my stories all the time.
So we're gonna give her what, an A for this?
A
I
plus,
think so.
Britney.
I mean,
love
it's so
you.
good. Yeah.
It's Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, next. You seem to love Cher, right?
I love Cher with everything. The Love Hurts album was all that I listened to when I like got denied by my first crush. I just adore her attitude to life and her wigs and how little of a fuck she gives about anything else that, you know, anybody says about her. I know I watched the video where she was talking about this look, and she said that the wig was too big for her and she should have toned it down a little bit. I don't agree. I think the wig is amazing. And I think the hairpiece is amazing. And I feel like I really like look up to her a lot, especially with like the hair. The most amazing thing about her, she treats hair like an accessory.
She was such a trailblazer with like costume and like, as you said, playing with hair, playing with like redefine age and what is appropriate for a specific age. That I think that's something really important in today's world. And we're all getting old. She looks amazing. There is something Game of Thrones about it that feels really cool. That I really love. So yeah, another A+, right?
I think it's an A+. I mean, it's
It's an A+, 1 million, and 2 lace fronts on top of it.
I think we're done.
We're done.
So you were talking to us about how people were making fun of you in school, but you found a new home in pop music. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. Well, growing up transgender is just probably a hard thing to do. Especially going to school was really tough. Just like since I was like 5 years old, I was just like really persistent on wearing tutus and wearing crazy shit, and I was like, I'm a girl and nothing else, and I didn't like my gender. I felt like it didn't match my insides. I could be myself at home, but had to go to school in conservative clothing. Like I always felt like I had to hide a part of myself. I've always loved fashion, but now I'm just like living like my dreams from back then and like wearing what I would have wanted to wear back then as well. Yeah, so if any trans kids see this, there's a world outside there that accepts you and loves you, and that, you know, that it's okay to be who you are and feel the way you feel.
You're the perfect role model, I think.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, that's true. You're the perfect role model.
Thank you so much for coming and talking to us today. And
yeah, for sure.
I know you're resting your voice before you perform tonight, so
All
thank you.
good. Yeah,
It's been so
for
great
sure.
to talk to you about fashion, and thank you for watching our video.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.